Hey guys, so for the last probably year or so, I've been super transparent on my blog about how I make money as a digital nomad, or whatever it is you want to call this lifestyle. And I've been wanting to make a video about it, but I just sort of haven't gotten around to it. But I thought it was finally time to be super transparent with you guys here on YouTube. I've started to get a lot more questions and emails and messages on Instagram and stuff about how I make money, how I support myself here in Mexico City, how I support my travels, and how I manage to pretty much do what I do. So I thought I would just take you through the different ways that I make money. The first thing, and the thing that makes me the most money, is that I am a copywriter. So I work for a few different like third-party companies that basically connect me to clients, and I do like marketing content for big and small companies in the US mostly, but some are in Canada and some are in the US. Some are in the UK. So that is my main income earner. Whenever there's a job, I get sent it and I can either accept or decline. The pay varies greatly, but since I've been working for this company now for about 2 years, I have been able to sort of work my way up the pay grade. I now make anywhere between 10 and 15 cents a word. Articles can vary between 250 words to 1,500 words, but I get a lot of articles a month, so I usually make anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 US dollars a month from that work alone. So everything else sort of builds on top of that. That is my main income earner, is absolutely how I make almost all of my money. But it is this thing that I want to do the least, so it's basically like my full-time job, and everything else I do are like the projects that I'm trying to build up to basically let go of that full-time job and be able to do these other jobs full-time instead. So the second way that I make most of my income is through freelance writing. I love travel writing, I love traveling, as you've probably seen on my channel, so it's definitely my number one passion. It's the reason that I do everything else, like blogging and YouTubing, and even how I got into copywriting in the first place. So basically I have one big client, and I write for like a pretty large publication, thankfully, like for about Mexico City, which is really great. Obviously you all know how much I love this city, so it's really cool to be able to be the sort of representative and the voice for a much larger publication. And then I pitch to people probably once every 6 weeks. I try and find like a new client that I can carry on doing work with. One-off jobs are great, but it's a lot of work to keep constantly pitching and pitching and pitching. And some people love it. Some people totally, like, that's their jam. They're freelance writers and they're happy to pitch to like, you know, magazines and websites every week and have new ideas for that. But for me, I'd much rather have an ongoing relationship with an editor, with a blogger, with an online magazine where I can work with them and write articles for them every single week. So yeah, that's how I make probably about anywhere between $500 and $800 a month from that work. So the third way that I make money is through my blog. I have a blog with the same name, Eternal Expat, where I write about Mexico City, I write about travel around Mexico, I write about my travels through Europe, living in Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, and then travels that I've been doing even in the last couple of months to the UK and stuff. So I've had this website probably now for just over a year and a half, coming up to 2 years now, and it's really only started making money probably in the last 6 months. I wanted to build the website up so that it was something that I was really proud of, so that the articles are super helpful. They're not just like stories that I tell, and I know stories are great and I love reading that sort of stuff, but I also want to really help people. I want to help answer people's questions. I want them to have on the ground like voice about what the places that they're trying to go to and what that's like. So it's definitely been a slower build up, but I've learned tons about SEO and about affiliate marketing and all that sort of stuff. So one of the main questions I get from people when I say that I make money blogging is like, what? How do you do that? I think it's still a very confusing sphere, industry, whatever. And I totally get that. And I think as someone who is trying to make like a career of this, I think it's really important to let people know like that this is a job, and the ways in which you can make money from blogging are immense. I mean, it's your platform to create what you want. But the way that a lot of travel bloggers make money are through affiliate marketing, which is basically when, you know, I tell you about a product or a hotel or a tour that I really like, and I can link back to that tour with like an affiliate link. And basically if you click that link and you book that tour or you book that hotel or you buy that product, I would get a small percentage of that sale. So I would get maybe anywhere between 8 and 30% depending on the company. Some are even lower, but it can be a lot if you have a lot of traffic and you have a lot of people coming to certain posts about that sort of stuff. So I probably make anywhere between $100 and $300 a month on affiliate marketing through my blog. And it's something that I really think is great because it's super helpful to people. I'm recommending products that I absolutely love, that I've been traveling with for 10 years, hotels that I've stayed in that I think are great, tours that I've taken that, you know, are really informative and fun and interesting. And then I get something for my efforts of putting that information out into the universe. Another way to make money blogging is through sponsored content. I find this is more difficult because you're trying to work with companies and brands and stuff who want you to promote them on your website or Instagram or Facebook. But it has to be something, for me personally, it has to be something that I really agree with and that I think that my readers are really gonna like want. So that's really hard, at least in my opinion, with the travel sphere. But people can make, you can make tons of money. You can work with tourism boards, you can work with, you know, tour companies, hotels, big, you know, companies that have travel products and that sort of stuff. And if you have a large audience or you have a very niche audience that fits that company's market, you know, at least hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars with one campaign. But that takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of back and forth, and at the end of the day you have to chase that money up with the large company that needs to pay you. Another way that I make money and that I am trying to increase is ads. Obviously you get them on YouTube and you can put them on your website. There are tons and tons of ad companies. The more page views that you get, the better ad companies you can work with, and they pay more money. And I'm in the process of trying to sign up with a better ad company thanks to having more traffic in the last couple of months. But at the moment I probably make anywhere between $35 and $50 a month off of ads. It's not a ton, but obviously like I said, if you can work with better ad companies, that sort of money can be, enormous, thousands of dollars a month. So the final way that I think is a great way to make money as a blogger is to create products. So that can be like a guidebook for Mexico City. That can be, you know, an ebook about how you got started with your journey, or, you know, lots of people make courses about how to blog or how to vlog or how to improve your photography or your videography or that sort of stuff. So whatever your niche is as a blogger, like if you can create products around that and sell that to your readers to help enhance their experience on your website, or because you're really like, you know, as much as there is to know about that topic, like I think that's another great way because it's yours. You get to have every penny that comes in, barring, you know, the costs of selling those items. But yeah, that's another way. That's certainly something that I've been working on this year, and that I hope to produce later in the coming months. So those are the ways that you can make money blogging, or at least the ways that I make money blogging. There are certainly other ways. The possibilities really are endless when it comes to blogging. If you can think of something to sell, if you can think of a way to earn money on your website, then I guess you can do it. The final way that I make money is through YouTube. So I used to make a ton, well, not a ton, I used to make $50 a month, but now with the changes of the ads and stuff, I probably won't be making money from YouTube for a couple of months until I can get over 1,000 subscribers. But I really enjoy YouTube videos. I'm connecting with you guys. Like, you've probably never read my blog before. If you have, that's great, but if not, like, that's cool too. I think it's so great to be able to reach like a totally different group of people and to be able to have the dialogues that you have in the comments. That doesn't happen on Facebook or you know, on my blog and stuff. Like, so I think it's a really great way to connect with people who love Mexico City, who love traveling, who love traveling around Mexico. So yeah, I think I've met some really cool people thanks to YouTube. So although I'm probably only making this month maybe $20, it's something that it's definitely long term. I'm hoping to build up, you know, over the years. I love making videos. I know I'm not great at them. I know I'm still like trying to become more comfortable in front of the camera, but for me it's been a really great experience and something that I really want to carry on doing, and it's a way to make money as a digital nomad. As always, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you work online or remotely, I'd love to hear what you do, if it's different to any of the things that I do. There are literally tons and tons of ways to work remotely, to live the digital nomad lifestyle or location independence or whatever. So yeah, good luck to you, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments or send me an email. I'll leave my email address in the description box below. See you guys next time. Bye!